First, start with removing the oil inlet bolt and installing the provided air ventilation bolt. The air ventilation bolt acts as a hydraulic fluid dipstick to check fluid levels in the pump to visually see if additional fluid is required for proper operation. On the back end of the hydraulic pump, remove the pre-installed red plastic debris cap to begin installation of the air pressure reducer fittings and hose. To install the air regulator kit included with all ESCO hydraulic pump kits, take out the provided 6-inch whip hose and apply several wraps of thread seal tape on both ends of the hose. Once finished, attach the 6-inch whip hose to the end of the hydraulic pump at the air side port. After installing the whip hose, install the provided model 10601 110 psi air pressure reducer on the male end of the whip hose. Make sure that the arrow of the air reducer is facing the pump. Finally, apply thread seal tape to the end of the air fittings and install onto the air pressure reducer. Once you've installed the airline hose, reducer, and fittings, take an 8mm size Allen key and remove the hydraulic hose end port plug. To install the hydraulic hose onto the pump, remove the blue plastic dust cap off the end of the hydraulic hose and wrap several times with thread seal tape before installation onto the pump. Begin to install the non-swivel hydraulic hose end onto the pump by twisting the hose clockwise. Finish installation by using a 3/4 inch or 19mm sized wrench to tightly and securely install the hydraulic hose onto the hydraulic pump. The next step is to properly fill the hose to be ready to be installed onto the hydraulic tool of your choosing. Begin first by preparing the hydraulic hose end by removing the blue dust cap and wrap swivel end of the hydraulic hose with several wraps of thread seal tape. Take the airline and attach it to the end of the hydraulic pump. Once you have air connected to the pump, have a cloth ready underneath the hydraulic hose and begin to slowly let out fluid at the end of the hydraulic hose by pressing down on the foot pedal. Once you begin to see fluid come out of the hose, the hydraulic hose is now ready for the next step. Once the hose has been filled, install the provided male hydraulic coupler end and dust cap. Remove the red protective dust cap and begin installation onto the hydraulic hose. Remember to tighten the coupling onto the hydraulic hose for tight and secure fit. All ESCO hydraulic equipment come with dust caps to keep dangerous debris and other particulates from entering the hydraulic system that could cause significant damage to the pump and/or the hydraulic equipment in use. Your hydraulic pump and hose are now ready to be attached to one of many ESCO hydraulic tools out in the market. Installing and properly using any hydraulic ram, cylinder, bead breaker, or other hydraulic tool available through ESCO will lengthen the life of the product as well as guarantee your product is running in the utmost efficiency. Install the male end of the hydraulic hose onto the female coupling of the hydraulic cylinder, tightening down till it is secured and straight. Always make sure to tighten straight onto the coupler so that you do not damage the threads. Once the hydraulic hose is properly installed onto the end of the cylinder, begin to open the safety shutoff valve to allow pressure to be applied to the cylinder when activating the hydraulic pump. Now that the oil valve is open, fluid can now enter into the cylinder once hydraulic pressure is applied by the pump. Pressing the pump pedal down will begin the flow of hydraulic fluid from the pump into the cylinder, raising the cylinder to the desired height. Before using cylinder or ram for the first time, raise the cylinder to its maximum height and measure the cylinder's total stroke length. It is recommended to reduce the risk of point loading during load settling or shifting to always use only 80% of the total stroke of the cylinder. Measure and mark under the 80% mark so that a visual of where that maximum stroke can be seen. The new maximum stroke is now easily visible and will aid in keeping your hydraulic cylinder in the best working shape possible. To release hydraulic pressure from the cylinder, press back on the hydraulic pedal, which will force the hydraulic fluid back into the hydraulic pump's reservoir and return the cylinder to the originally fully lowered position, ready for disconnecting from the pump and storage. For more information about ESCO hydraulic tools and accessories or any other specialty tire tools available through ESCO, please visit www.esco.net or call 1-800-352-9852 to speak with an ESCO product specialist. For any other information regarding the setup of a hydraulic pump and any other hydraulic tools from ESCO, please feel free to email inquiries to info@esco.net.